Hello everyone and welcome to another Remnant II guide video. In today's video we're going to be talking about this clock tower right here and that little purple piece of loot up there. Why we are talking about it? Because I think it's one of the strongest weapon mods you can get early on in the game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're here in Lasomn. We are also at the, what I'm going to butcher, the Hewdas Clocktower. You can get to this pretty early on in the game if your game allows you to, I guess. So once you're here, you're going to want to enter into the clock tower, and kind of intrinsically you kind of have to fight your way up it. You can see on there's a whole bunch of like wooden platforms and everything. You're going to need to fight up. Once you get up to the top though, you're going to be able to activate this elevator, which makes your life a lot easier. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to activate the elevator that I already did, and we're going to head up to the top. It's important to note that you can fall to your death in this area, so just take it very quickly, or I guess very slowly and very methodically, and just take things out before they knock you off the edge. So once you're up to the top, we need to take a look at this clock and learn how to fix it. So as you can see, once you get up here, it is missing a gear on the clock tower, and that's why it doesn't work. And the purple piece of loot is right there on one of the clock hands. So how do we get this? We need to find the gear piece in order to get the clock working again so we can drop it in. So if we go back down outside the clock tower, we're going to need to take note of the time, and it looks to be about 10:20 or 10:15 or so. So take note of whatever time's on your clock tower. It may be different. And then you're going to head over to the Lemark district via the crystal that's right next to you. So we're going to click on Lemark and we're going to head over there right now. Once you get to Lemark, your area should look something like this. We're going to take the road straight up underneath the bridge, and then a little while down the road you're going to come to this little carriage or whatever, and there's going to be stairs on your left. I'm going to grab this loot real quick, and then there's going to be stairs here on the left. We're going to go up these stairs and kind of head straight ahead from these stairs. You can see CK down there kind of being my point of navigation. You're going to come to this burned out building and with a hole in it, and you'll keep going down into the basement. I feel like this game really likes to put things in the basement. There'll be a little piece of paper here. You can read it if you like. It's not too important. You'll then have another chest in here. You'll want to be sure to grab that. And then you'll see this clock on the wall. And with this clock, what you'll need to do is you'll need to set it to the time that was on the clock tower. This is why it's so important to recognize the time that is on the clock tower. So you can see me doing this now. I'm going to set it to about, I start at 10:15 and it doesn't work. It was really hard to see. And then I went one more, still no, went one more, and it opens up. And there's the gear piece we need to fix the clock. So grab that gear piece and we're going to head back to the clock tower. Once you're in the clock tower, go ahead and put this gear piece into that slot as you see now on screen. Once it's in, you'll need to turn just to your left, and there'll be a interact icon with this little wheel. So you need to turn the wheel until the clock seems to be up and running again. Once it's up and running, here in a second, there we go. Once it's up and running, it'll do a few ticks to get moving, and you can see it's all the gears are turning, and you can see that piece of gear, that piece of loot fell into the hole right there next to it. If you just go up to the hole, you can do it, and you can see we get a broken timepiece crafting material. If we take this crafting material back to Ward 13 and to the crafting lady, we will see that we can now craft the Time Lapse Weapon Mod. I think this weapon mod is super powerful, especially early on in game, and you'll see why here in the gameplay very shortly. So now that we're here in the gameplay, you're going to be able to see that once I'm able to charge up the mod ability, it's going to be able to stop pretty much everything in its tracks, which is super helpful, super handy when pretty much everything is charging you all the time. You can see everything got slowed there very quickly and efficiently. Also, this doesn't just work on the little guys. This works on this big dude too. Watch. Boom, he's done. He can't move, and we're just able to rinse him. You could also just run away and get healthy. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If this video does help you, please consider dropping a like and also subscribing for more content. Thank you all very much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.